It is recommended that you consult your physician if you or your family have a history of high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart disease before starting this exercise. If you experience any discomfort during the exercise, you should stop immediately. Hello everybody, my name is Laanya, and today I'm going to show you guys a series of exercises you guys can do in the comforts of your own home. It's been a very stressful time, as understood by a lot, but don't worry, I got you guys. It's going to be a very simple, low-intensity HIIT workout, and you're going to need just two things: water to hydrate yourself, as well as a towel to wipe off that sweat. If you want to take it up a notch or two, you can increase the repetitions of the exercise or even include your own free weights. Don't be intimidated and get your whole family to join in on this exercise. And I think we should start. So let's start with a warm-up. Alright, we're starting off with some head rolls, going in clockwise direction and changing it into an anti-clockwise direction. And moving into side head stretch and placed over your head, changing direction. And then moving down to shoulder rolls. So shoulder rolls forward and backwards. Now we're extending those arms and drawing big circles to loosen up that shoulder joint. Changing direction. Feel free to extend the time of each exercise to warm yourself up properly. Going into across the chest stretches to really feel that stretch along your biceps. Make sure that you're doing it for both sides. And we're now taking it down to the hips and into hip rolls. Now we are moving into a side bend stretch. So we're just going to throw our arms across to the opposite direction, stretching that torso. Yet again, feel free to hold on to that stretch a little longer if you want to stretch out more. Now we are going into knee rolls, loosening up that knee joint. And we're moving into ankle rolls, making sure that we draw nice circles both clockwise and anti-clockwise for both ankles. And now we're doing standing hamstring stretches, making sure that we warm up those hamstrings as well. This is just me moving to the side to show you guys what it should look like. Try to bring your body as close as possible to your legs. And now we're going to attempt jogging on the spot. We're going to be jogging on the spot to warm up, or rather bring up our heart rate. And in about 3 seconds, we are going to do quick steps on the spot. And let us begin. Quick, quick, quick. And time. Now we resume jogging on the spot to make sure that we are still keeping our heart rates up. And in about a few more seconds, we're going back into quick step. And 3, 2, 1, let's go! And time! Good job, everybody. Now we are going into jumping jacks. Okay, so we just maintain those straight arms and straight legs, and of course, a good rhythm. And in 3 seconds, we are going to transition to our next exercise, which is our alternate hands to our alternate legs. Try to kick up as high as possible and reach those hands. And we are moving back into jumping jacks. Everybody keep going. Straight arms, straight legs, and a consistent pace. Back into alternate hands and alternate legs. Keep kicking. Don't give up. We're just warming up, guys. And we are moving into skater lunges. Putting your weight into your right foot, stepping back around with your left foot, almost like you are curtsying. And making sure you do the same thing on the other side. Increase the pace if you want to increase the intensity of this workout. And we are moving into our next exercise, which is mountain climbers. Make sure you're bringing those knees as close as possible to your chest and maintaining a straight back. This is a great workout for your abs, your hip flexors, and your shoulders. So not only are you getting a great core, but you're also promoting fat loss. Let's inch back into those skater lunges, everybody. Keep going. And we are back down to doing mountain climbers. Don't give up just yet, guys. Keep going. And we're officially done with the warm-up. Please take a good 2 minutes to breathe and drink some water. Pause this video if you have to before we start the exercise. And our first exercise for the circuit is straight punches, making sure you extend those arms straight up. Let me just turn to the side to show you guys what it looks like. There's no need to have a perfect form, but make sure that those arms are straight and you're forming a consistent rhythm. And we're slowly moving into arm circles, extending those arms and drawing circles. You can draw small circles with a faster rhythm or bigger ones, slower rhythm. but both equally as effective. Lightly shake off those tired arms before we go back straight into straight punches, remembering to straighten those arms as you punch and making sure you're consistent with your rhythm. And back into arm circles, everybody. Keep going. I know you might be feeling a little tired at this point, but we're only just beginning. Our next exercise is going to be tricep dips, where you sit on the floor with your knees bent, feet on the floor, hands on the floor behind you with your fingers pointing towards the body, lifting those hips off the floor and gently bending your elbows and lowering your body closer to the floor whilst engaging those abdominal muscles. And the next exercise is going to be a push-up and push-out exercise. So assume a standard push-up position. Ladies, you can have your knees on the floor if you're not very good with this. So just make sure that you do a standard push-up and push back into a baby's position. So do this a couple of times, and if you feel like you want to increase the intensity, do more repetitions. And we're going back into tricep dips. Same thing. Make sure your position is correct. You do not want to hurt yourself, or you do not want to waste the effort that you're making by assuming a wrong position. And we're back into push up and push out. And we are done with our first part of the workout. We're moving into core and glutes. Feel free to hit pause and drink some water and take a rest, and come back for the next part of our exercise. And And our next exercise is glute bridges, making sure that our hips, knees, and shoulders form a straight line as we lift our hips off the floor. Make sure you're engaging those glutes as well as your abs. Our next exercise is similar to our warm-up exercise, but this time you're lying on the floor, so make sure that those arms and those legs are straight and try to come up as much as possible to reach for those toes. Avoid bending those knees as you are extending your arms forward, making sure that you keep those straight arms and straight legs. And our next exercise is going to be scissor cross. Try to keep the back off the floor, just balancing yourself with your hips, crossing those legs over. If you need more of a stability, extend those arms, or else if you'd like a good challenge, ball those fists together. And we're going back into glute bridges, everybody. Keep going. We're not done yet. Back into alternate hands to alternate legs. And we're back into scissor cross. We want to feel that core burning up and cooking up a storm. And time. Now we're moving into our lower body exercises. Yet again, feel free to take a break, drink some water, hit the pause, and we will be back for more exercises. And And we are starting off with some squats, one of my favorite exercises, but if done wrongly, it can actually increase the risk of injury. So make sure you find a foot stance that feels best for you, pointing your toes slightly outwards, and make sure those knees do not cross your toes. So as you extend up or you stand up, contract your glutes and tighten those abs. And we're moving on to side kicks, a great exercise to strengthen your hips and thighs. This helps stabilize your trunk. So straighten out those legs as you kick to the side, ensuring your toes are pointing forward, and try to stabilize with your alternate leg. Make sure you do the same thing with the other side. And it's wall sits time. So start with your back against the wall and slowly sliding down. Make sure that your back is flat against the wall. Now this is a real quad burner, but make sure you get the posture right by making sure your knees are directly above your ankles. And we are coming back into squats. Yes, I know those quads are burning, but keep going, guys. We are almost there. I can feel myself exhausted. I don't know about you guys, but back into side kicks. And another round of wall sit. Keep going. Almost done, everybody. And we're done to our final exercise. This is one exercise that we love to hate, but hate to love. What you're going to do is you're going to plant your hands directly under your shoulders, elbows on the floor, ground your toes and squeeze those glutes to stabilize your body. Neutralize your neck and spine by looking at a spot on the floor and hold that position. Now we're just going to take another minute to breathe before we do one more round of planks. Feel free to drink some water and hit pause for your break. And we are back into that plank position, everybody. You may hold the plank for much longer time if you would like to increase the intensity of this workout. And time! We are down to cooling down. Remember, cooling down after your workout allows for a gradual recovery of your pre-exercise heart rate and blood pressure. So make sure you cool down however you would like. I usually leave it to some stretches and just trying to breathe in and breathe out, concentrating on my breathing. But thank you guys so much for joining me through all of these exercises. I hope you guys have enjoyed your time learning as much as I have enjoyed demonstrating. Feel free to share these exercises with your friends and family, and even altering the exercises accordingly to your level of intensity. If you would like to take it up a notch, by all means. And just make sure that you're having fun as much as you are exercising. Drink up, hydrate yourselves. It's really hot in Singapore, but most importantly, I hope you guys have learned something here with me today. And yes, have a good one, everybody. Thank you so much.